everybody, this is Limitless KRGN, and we're doing another toy review this week, and this is the Fullcock Realfoam Water Gun Takagi Type 2 Blade Runner. Now, this is technically the second version of the Takagi line of these water guns that came out a couple years ago from the movie Blade Runner, and there's like three or four versions, color variants, clear versions, and this is technically valued 2.0, and this one's supposed to be a little bit more detailed, and it has a little bit more uniqueness to try to capture more realistic of the Blade Runner gun. And of course, I'll tell you how much I got it, where I got it in the end of the video. But this is to show you the box itself again. And that's right there. Just showed you how when there were photos of the prototype, when they were painting this and everything like that. Now, again, this was a pre-order, and I'll tell you the price and how much I got it and where I got it in the end of the video. But let's open this baby up and get a better look at it. Alright guys, so this is the gun outside itself. By the way, you could tell the difference because I do have one of the versions, a clear one I got years ago, actually at Comic-Con, and you can tell that this one is a little bit more different, just a little bit more detail when it comes to some of the parts where I noticed right here. But yeah, so let's get actually a better look at it in close up so you guys can see the difference. So right away, you guys can clearly tell this is one actually solid piece now. It's not like a whole part connected to this one huge solid piece. It's actually in it itself is one individual piece. You guys can see that. You can actually see my finger pass through that right there. Another thing is this actually they added a clear to give that kind of those little LED lights for this right here. So you see the little red right there, and that's really cool. Another thing that they painted this one. Now this one's a solid color compared to the other one. I don't know. Well, they all have the same uniqueness, but these come out easily compared to the other ones. Like the one I had didn't. Like I actually had to break it to put it, but yeah. But this side pretty much to me it looks the same. They didn't do detail when it came to this right here. You guys can see that. It still looks like one solid piece. That's a little bum right there about that part. But another cool thing is they added this kind of cool, like kind of like gunmetal look right here. You guys can see that. That looks really cool. And the other part that they changed was this part right here. Instead of just being one solid, like clear wall kind of thing, they actually added the. You guys can see that, and that's really cool. A lot of people had to alter their water gun versions just to add this part. I did my own version. It was not quite accurate, but it was okay. This is actually supposed to be accurate to the mold, so that's really cool. Okay. But yeah, another cool thing they did add it was these little stickers to put in these LED lights. I wish they just add the LED lights, but they do come with these little stickers. And I'll show you those right now. And this is how they are. There's little tiny look like crystals, and I think you glue them on, and then yeah, that's how it is. That's that. And that's it. You know, this has no other function. It's technically a water gun, but it's for those hardcore fans of Blade Runner, and I'm up there with those people. I love Blade Runner, especially the original theater version with Harrison Ford narrating. That's the first time I ever watched the Blade Runner. I know there's like this director's cut, the final cut, and all that. But the first time I ever watched Blade Runner was with Harrison Ford narrating, and it had like a detective vibe to it, especially with him narrating, and I love that. And that's how I fell in love with Blade Runner, and I freaking love this gun. It's just a very simple, cool blaster, you know, for Decker, man. And this has like a unique kind of like blue. It doesn't have the actual like accurate paint from the movie. I wish they did that, especially because they did that right here. This would have been cool to be. This right here would have been cool to actually be in the whole body, you know, and then this part black. They could have done that, especially for the price, because a water gun usually goes for. These usually go for about, when it barely came out, before everyone it got so hot. These were retailing for about $20 in Japan. So to up the price on these, you would think they'll put a little bit more heart and more work into it, and he didn't. So I'm a little bummed about that. So it is cool that they did added this part, and then they added this paint right here, and then this right here. But I wish they actually did the whole paint of that. So I'm not gonna paint him. I'm gonna keep him the way it is. It is unique color to it. I am gonna put the little stickers on it, and I'll do it right now. Now I don't know if they're stickers or I have to glue them on. It's a good thing I have crazy glue with me right now. But yeah, let's actually do that right now before the end of the video. Alright, so I did it. Oh my god. It was so hard. So be warned if you do get this. These little things are so small. And I used glue, and I already damaged one. I don't know if you guys can tell right there. I damaged it because it got stuck backwards. And it took me forever to flip it. And in the process, I kind of cracked it a little. But from the far, it looks pretty cool. But man, I wish this was already in the damn thing, because it would just save so much time. But yeah, that's how it looks with it. It looks cool. It does actually stick out more and looks cool. You guys can see that. The blaster. So yeah, that's it. So that's it. That's how much. Damn, why did I say how much? That's weird. So that's it. Like I said, it's not like this thing. Function-wise, doesn't do much. It's more for collectibles, for collectors who like Blade Runner. And if you already have this version, the difference with this one, the other one, it's a little bit more detailed. It's a solid plastic instead of being clear, especially if you don't know how to paint. Like I know basic paint, but even I'm not that good. So this is like for people who I guess who want this, but want it, can't paint it and want it more solid, cooling, Blade Runner. And this, like I said, it's a little bit more accurate. So you guys curious to see how much I paid and where I got it. So I actually got it from a seller in Japan, and I pre-ordered this maybe like, if I'm not mistaken, like about a month ago, almost like June, if I'm not mistaken. No, more like yeah. So I pre-ordered this in June 16, and I pay about I think it was about $50, like about $59, and plus shipping was another $20. That's pretty expensive for a water gun. Now, again, these, I don't know how much these retail in Japan. I'm thinking they're going to retail for a little bit more, about $20 or $30, but still cheaper. It's still way cheaper compared to buying it online. I pre-ordered mine, like I said, in June, and then it got shipped like maybe, it got shipped like maybe like 2 weeks ago, and I just barely got it last week. Now, I haven't seen anyone else sell it. As of right now, this is the new version. This is the 2.0. If they do sell it, I don't know if they're going to sell it for the same price. I'm thinking they're going to sell it for more. Yeah, they're probably definitely going to sell it for more. I'm thinking they're probably going to sell it for at least 100 and up. That's just what I'm seeing online right now. Whoa, yeah, it's pretty pricey. So yeah, this version is probably going to be like 100 and up. Again, it's better always to pre-order because you do save money there when it comes to that. It's a must-have it's a must-have, but try to get it for a decent price. Especially you can get it under at least, if you can get it for like under 30, that's awesome. But if you can't, try to at least get it for a decent price. Like I said, I got it for not a decent price. I still think I paid too much for it. I paid like $50 and another $20 shipping. Yeah. But I'm a huge fan of Blade Runner. I love Deckard. I love his blaster design. So that's why I got it. This is technically the second version I have. I'm only going to keep these two. I don't think I'm going to collect any more. I was wanting like the really nice detail ones, but they're so expensive. They're not cheap. I was close one time getting one for like a really decent price, and I think it's from the same company, but that one was actually more like a collectible replica one. But then just didn't work out in the end. But at least I have this one, and I have the one I'm painting. It's still taking the same gun. I'm happy with it. Like I said, I'm not going to paint this one. If you can get it for a good price, definitely get it. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is Limitless KRGNN signing out. And like I always say, any way to help the channel, leave a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, any way to help the channel out. Like I always say, keep on collecting, and adios, and bye.